There was a young lady. She had a difficult childhood because of her parents' divorce. When she got married, she was determined that her marriage is not going to end up in divorce. So she did everything in her ability to please her husband. She would, then she had a full-time job, but she would clean the house, cook for him, wash the clothes, get the clothes that he needs to wear, get the socks, put the socks in the shoes so he doesn't have to go get the socks. And she did all this to please her husband, and all her husband wants to do is just go on a walk with her outside when he come back from work. So two different ways of expressing love. The young lady's way of expressing love is doing everything for her husband. But for her husband, his way of expressing love was going out for a walk. Gary Chapman wrote this book, The 5 Love Languages. And a love language is a way that someone communicates and receives love. While there are different ways to communicate love, Chapman says that there is one dominant way that each of us communicate love. Gary Chapman identifies these 5 love languages. Number 1, words of affirmation. People with words of affirmation as a love language think of place great value on verbal acknowledgement of affection and compliments. It can be as simple as thanking a spouse to taking the trash out. One marriage counselor said like this, and he said he hears this a lot. I work so hard, but my spouse acts like I have not done a thing. I never get a word of appreciation. Now, the second love language, quality time. People who have the love language as quality time get most adorned when the partner spends time with them. It could also mean turning the TV off, no text messages, no calls, just spending time, undivided time with the spouse. The third love language, acts of service. Have you heard of this old saying, actions speak louder than words? Well, people with that love language have that kind of mentality. This is particularly true of young women with little kids. There are a lot of things going on. They work. Nowadays, women work full time. So working full time, taking care of the kids, for them, their love language is acts of service. They want someone to help them out. Fourth, gifts. Some people show love through giving. Now, the gift doesn't have to be expensive. It is just the thought that counts. Even as simple as a homemade card or flowers would communicate the love to the spouse. And the fifth is physical touch. Going back to the story of the young lady, the young lady's love language was acts of service, and the husband's was quality time. They both loved each other, but there was conflict in marriage because each party was not catering to the other party's love language. 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 33 says, he who is married is concerned about the things of the world, how he may please his wife. So a married man is concerned to please his wife. But married men, let me tell you this. When you please your wife, realize your wife's love language and please her in her love language.